Hey fam, welcome back to Building a Farm with me, Snagelo. If you're new here, I'm Snagelo and I'm building a farm. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Guys, it's nothing hectic, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just some minor updates that I have to share with you. Okay, so this is the minor updates, okay guys. So this video is all about what I actually did with the money, the sales of my spinach, right? The money that I got from selling spinach, right? So these are the updates that I'm here to share with you. So what I did, guys, was I had to renovate the greenhouse, right? So I'm in the greenhouse now, in the old block. It's been renovated. I'll try, and I don't know if you, as you can see, the shape of the ceiling or the roof is quite different now. We've got something like a triangular rooftop, right? It had to be done, man. It had to be done. So the problem that actually caused me to actually renovate the greenhouse was within the rooftop of the greenhouse, guys. It was flat. If you remember, it was flat. It was just like a flat base, right? And if you've seen my videos that I created, the video that I created and posted on what is this platform? YouTube. Yes. When we were doing the greenhouse, when we were building the greenhouse with my brothers, the rooftop, it had no supportive structure. We only used wire to actually support, to give support to the shade net, right? To the shade net that will be at the rooftop, right? So in due time, that wire, it also got tired, and the shade net at the rooftop had also became tired and weak and loose, and now all along I would think it was because of maybe the leaves, when the leaves would fall and then they'll be heavy towards the shade net, right? And then, but it was confusing because leaves are just not, they're just naturally not heavy, right? But then I'll be like, because I'm seeing the leaves sitting on top of my roof, the cause might be due to the leaves, Ganti. It wasn't the leaves causing the shade net to concave inwards my greenhouse. No, it wasn't. It was actually, in fact, my neighbor's chickens. My neighbor's chickens were sleeping on top of my greenhouse all along, guys. Like, this was their home basically at night. This is where they would sleep. So because obviously chickens are heavy, they had caused the shade net, the rooftop of the shade net, to actually concave inwards of the greenhouse. And I tried chasing them, but since chickens are not disciplined, they kept coming back, and obviously their neighbor was not willing to cooperate. I mean, their owner was not willing to cooperate. And what I did as an intervention, I would try to to just stretch the net, and then just stitch it, so that it will, and just to maintain that flat base, of the rooftop. But it was like it wasn't working, because I mean chickens just kept coming each and every night, so it was just not working out, right? So you know what, let me do this one, let me do the triangle, let me take the money I got from the spinach sales and renovate the greenhouse rooftop. I'm a triangular rooftop at the top, because honestly there's no way they're gonna survive sleeping there. Just look at the top. It's pointed. How will they even sleep there or try to even relax there, right? So done deal. Chickens are gone. They're no longer a problem, right? The neighbor's chickens are no longer a problem, right? So we solved that part. So another issue that I had, with regards to me contributing to renovating the greenhouse was, hey guys, it was the weather. I don't know what's going on with KZN weather. KwaZulu-Natal weather is dangerous. It is dangerous. Last week, Thursday, if you've seen the news, ne, Zululand district, it's where I live, ne. So the Zululand area was actually experienced the weirdest weather, guys. Like out of nowhere on Thursday, it just changed. It became so black outside, and then there was these strong winds associated with heavy rains. Like heavy rains, strong winds, and it was dark outside. It was like a mini tsunami here and there. Like people's houses were blown away. Like yo guys, they were destroyed. The street lights fell. Crops were damaged. Livestock died. I'm not even exaggerating this thing. Ne? So I came back the following day, which was Friday. And to find was my greenhouse is still standing there, but the problem was the rooftop shade net was reaching my waist. Hey guys, man. That's when I realized no. But the thing that actually made me realize was I really need to renovate the greenhouse and save my greenhouse was when I entered the greenhouse, the old block, guys, the old block is the one that has, it's fully marked, like it's fully furnished. The old block the spinach had regrown, right? So the spinach had regrown, right? And that spinach was not affected in the old block. But in the new block, there's no rooftop at the new block. That spinach was damaged. So I'm going to know, man, because my issue is with my spinach. Spinach is my mainstream production, right? I have to make sure I save my spinach, right? So I have to reinvest the money into building the greenhouse, into renovating the greenhouse, because it's going to save me from inevitable situations like the weather, right? Exactly. So I treat my spinach production as a business. Yeah, but I treat my farming venture as a business, because in all true essence, one of the primary reasons I'm doing this is for monetary purposes. I actually mentioned that on my first video that I actually uploaded on this platform, which was how to acquire land for free in South Africa. I mentioned that I'm doing farming. I understand there's passion for farming, there's wada, but I'm also doing it for monetary purposes, right? So if you can put one and one together, you can figure it all out, right? And so I took that money from my spinach sales, and then I just renovated the greenhouse. So if the greenhouse is taking care of me, I'll take care of it right back. It's like it's a partnership thing, right? It's a 50-50 thing, and I'm happy with all of what I've did. It actually, this whole realization and renovation thing, it happened at the right time. It happened at the perfect time. I didn't do the new block, guys. I didn't do the new block because I still have to buy the shade nets for the new block, and that's another money, yeah, bo. And another thing, guys, is I am tall. I'm so tall, guys. Like, if I walk into the room, I'll be the tallest one in the room, ne? So, like, previously, that flat rooftop of the greenhouse, ne, it being affected in a sense, because like it's like now duck and dive every time I enter the greenhouse. I have to duck and dive in some areas. Hey, it was just uncomfortable, yeah, well. So if I did it this way, like right now, I'm so I can just walk freely, like I'm walking freely. I can even jump, yeah, well. I can even jump now. Skipping rope, no problem. I can even like stand on top of like bricks now inside this greenhouse. I still have no problem, yeah, but I couldn't do that before, I couldn't, yeah, but even though at the beginning when the greenhouse was still new, I could walk upright and everything, but nah, over time, because of the damage, it was hard. It was really hard. Now, the second thing that I did, guys, I went and took a step further. and decided no, I want more problems. Ne? The problems that I have in my life, they are little. I want more problems. I want more stress. I don't want to sleep. I just let me go and get what? Hey farmer, it's time to heal your crops and reap higher yields with the Plantix app. See, I use the Plantix app to scan my plants for pests and diseases. It will recommend you a diagnosis and a treatment, whether organic or chemical, within seconds. Get to access the agri-weather forecast and calendar with cultivation tips for the best times to weed, spray, and harvest for the entire cycle of your crops. And Plantix is not just a farmer's app, it's a community app for all types of growers from around the world. Use the Ask a Community feature to engage with over 500 experts for growing guidance and much more. I'm telling you, it's an entire free farming library. So what do you say? Download the Plantix app right now and make your life as a farmer more rewarding. Ne? I'm gonna show you what I did. Hey guys, food. I was like, no man, I want more stress, right? The sun. I went in and I got this. How do I open here? But okay. This is the door. This is the door. I'm getting in some way. This is the door. At the back of me is the greenhouse. At the back of me is the greenhouse. This is the door. I'm entering somewhere right now. Right? Let me close. I want to close here, but I mean, you already guessed, man. You already guessed whoopee. You already guessed where I'm at. I am trying to close this thing. It's not closing. Okay, so already guessed, guys. I present to you the hard-bodied chickens. Yeah, these are indigenous chickens. Free range. If you are Zulu, you'll say the Zulu chickens. If you are Xhosa, you're gonna say Xhosa chickens. That still goes the same for Venda and Ndebele. I mean, the title deed of these chickens is really not known, but Oxalai, they are homebred. They both serve as a broiler chicken and also layer chickens, right? So you could say they are farmed for their meat purposes and they're also farmed for their egg purposes, right? So they both, and they are hard body, so it means they're not sensitive to any diseases, or they just quickly adapt to the environment, and they just naturally eat just like us human beings, right? There's no specific feed that has to be bought or given. Yeah, boy, you can just feed them your rice, just like I did. Hard body. Guys, have you seen the prices of eggs lately? But we have to like legit farm our own chickens now, because I get paid. So generally, as you can see at this point, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. It is 2 roosters and 3 hens. 3 hens is the female chickens, and then the roosters are the male chickens. So if you can do your math, you can see Wizzy is tame in a sense. I mean, the roosters have to mate with the hens in order to give us the eggs that we need, right? And the babies that we need. Yeah, so they have to mate. 2 more chickens are coming later during the week, but for now they're just 5 of them. So it's good to say that in 3 months time I'd appreciate reaching a total number of 30 chickens. Yeah, that's month end January 2024. I need these chickens to be 30. So basically, I'm just not raising or rearing these chickens to sell them. They're just for personal usage. Yeah, bo. I just had to expand just to keep me busy. You know, I use my profits to keep me busy. I had to invest just for the fun of it. Yeah, bo. But you're gonna see more videos of me raising these chickens. They are diety, baby chicks. Yeah, chicks. Yeah, that's the term. And also you're gonna see eggs. More and more eggs are coming. Yeah, make sure to subscribe. Guys.